What is up, everyone? I don't have to say what is up. You guys already know who this is. And it's gonna be my Justice League trailer review. Real quick spoilers for I think Batman versus Superman. I don't know. But without further ado, let's get on to the continuation of the spam for YouTube. And real quick, I think this trailer is really cool. I think it's my favorite trailer for Justice League. I think I like it better than the last one. Um, trailer starts off with an attack. I think it's a museum because it kind of looks like the area that Wonder Woman was like, I don't know, polishing that statue or cleaning it or something. And so people are getting attacked, and then Wonder Woman does that whole thing where she comes back, or she you know, kicks the crap out of people, and she just starts fighting, and it's a really cool scene. And after that, they do mention the death of Superman, so that's still kind of relevant in this movie. Um, it's kind of I don't know what to say. I wonder how they touch on that, and they're talking about how like people just like are kind of still sad about this whole death of Superman thing, but at the same time, I don't think that Superman made such an impact in the world, because he just got hate all the time, and then maybe they just say that because he's the one who stopped Doomsday, but at the same time they were in an abandoned like part of the city, so it's kind of like, how do people know? And it's not like there was a time where everybody was just like, oh, he really is a good guy. So it was just kind of weird how they kind of touch on this whole Superman thing. I could probably see why Batman and Wonder Woman, but I don't see why everybody else is just like. So, but anyways, enough about that. I still it was still okay. I'll give them this. It was still a sad scene when he dies. So yeah, okay, and we get to see Jimbo, or Jim Gordon, and I'm really happy that he's being played by J.K. Simmons. It would be cool if they actually brought him back as J. Jonah Jameson for the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man stuff. But at the same time, I don't know, it would just be weird. But um, I like that he's Jim Gordon in this movie, and I think he's gonna do good. We haven't seen him like do a lot of dialogue or say a lot of stuff to make me think that he's really good as Jim Gordon. But either way, it's J.K. Simmons. I think he's gonna nail it as Jim Gordon. And right when you see Jim Gordon, he turns on the bat signal, and you see Batman standing in a gargoyle, and it just looks so awesome because it looks exactly like the Arkham games, and that's what I want for Batman, because we haven't seen him like that. I mean, we have now because of Batman versus Superman, but like before that, we haven't seen that at all, and I'm really happy that we get to see it in this movie. Even just from him standing on the gargoyle, it looks just like how it did in the Arkham games. Okay. Um, the Age of Heroes. There's this whole scene where Wonder Woman is like, you said that the Age of Heroes would never come or something, and then Batman's just like, it has to come. He's like an inspirational person now after the whole death of Superman, because after they fight, he's all cool, like, okay, yeah, we're cool, okay, oh, no, he's dead, now I gotta do this. Like, it's just kind of weird, the change of character that happened in Batman versus Superman. But yeah, then I'm actually surprised with this. We actually get to go back to Themyscira, and for those of you who don't know what Themyscira is, it's the homeland of Wonder Woman, and I thought we would never go visit that again, because even though like they did say that if you once you leave Themyscira you can't come back, and even though I think that's complete bullcrap, like I think they're just lying. I think you can go back, but maybe you can't actually. Who knows? But I'm surprised that the first time you see Steppenwolf, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the first time when you see him in the movie, that it actually takes place in Themyscira, and I'm kind of scared. Okay, I'm not scared, but like what I mean by that is like I'm kind of what's the word? Okay, I'll just say I'm interested to see what's gonna happen there. If they can, if Wonder Woman is able to go back to Themyscira, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna go there to attack them. Why else would they not? Or why else would he not go there? Especially since he probably knows about Wonder Woman. And so maybe that could be something that happens in the movie, that he probably kills all of them. Everybody, or maybe almost everybody dies, or maybe just her mom dies and some close people, and the entire Themyscira is destroyed, because we do see him later in the trailer just like wrecking everything. Like we even see him in Atlantis, I think, at one point, where he's just like destroying it too. So I think something's gonna happen, and Wonder Woman's gonna probably want revenge, which I think that'll be pretty cool. That everybody has a reason to kind of hate, or maybe have like some kind of reason to go after. I mean, they do have a reason. It's because he's a bad guy, but it'd be kind of cool to have that connection, I guess. What was I gonna say? Then there's this really cool scene where we see Flash, like, like, I guess like everything is like slow. He's moving really fast, and you just see him break glass with his fingers. I really like the stuff that they're doing with Flash. I don't know if I like him better than the CW Flash, but I think they're doing really good with him, and I'm pretty excited to see how he is in this movie. And I'm okay with his suit. It's kind of growing on me. But there's this part where I'm pretty sure it's Steppenwolf, and he's saying there will be no protectors, no lanterns, and no Kryptonians. So apparently, maybe Green Lantern is gonna show up in this movie. There was a poster that came out, like, I think a year before Batman vs Superman came out, and I remember seeing it for the first time, and it said "Unite the Seven," and it was Aquaman holding his Triton. And right now, if you count everybody, including Superman and the Justice League, it's still 6 people. So we're still missing one person. We haven't. Ooh, that came out by accident. Excuse me. But they haven't mentioned who it's gonna be, even though they're kind of hinting on it's probably Green Lantern, especially now that he mentions no lanterns, and it makes sense because there are different lanterns. There's I forgot what the names are. There's I forgot what. Oh my god, I forgot what it was. Now that I'm on camera, I forgot the names of everything. But anyways, there's different types of lanterns. There's the green ones. I forgot the names though. There's the yellow, red, all those other colors. And I just, for some reason, I forgot the names. And no Kryptonians. Obviously there's no Kryptonians because they're all dead, including Superman. But maybe they're gonna introduce another Kryptonian. Maybe Supergirl. I don't know. But it's a very low chance. He's probably talking about Superman, most likely. And again, we get to see more Steppenwolf just wrecking things. They didn't really show his face. I'm kind of disappointed with that, even though you kind of see him in Batman vs Superman. But he kind of looks like Shinnok from what's it called, Mortal Kombat. If you guys know who that is, you're cool. But he kind of looks like that with the whole like thing going on with his head. But we don't get to see his face. But I think they're kind of saving that for the movie. And I like this reference that Alfred makes, and it's he says these are something like, I'm paraphrasing. These are the days where we would worry about winded up walking penguins or something like that. Basically, it's a reference to the Penguin. So I'm really glad that Penguin exists in this universe. It'd be cool if we get to see him in the whole Batman movie, if this movie even happens, because there's just so much drama and crap going on with this movie. Not Bruce Wayne. Ben Affleck is probably like gonna just not be Batman anymore. So, but if we do see Penguin, I'm really excited to see how they do him. Are they gonna do like the short, fat midget that we're used to seeing, or are they gonna do the whole kind of just a normal, like, tall, skinny person, kind of like how they did in the Telltale series? But it'd be really cool. I'm really excited to see the Penguin if he really does show up in these movies. Then we get to see parademons, and we see, I guess this is kind of their hideout or something. We see Steppenwolf there with you see parademons just floating around everywhere. And the sky's like, like there's something red, like there's like a red light on the top. I think I noticed that. And I think it'll be something like how they did with Thanos, where he would just show up, he's just sitting in a throne or something. I don't know if Darkseid is going to show up in this movie, and I think they said that he's not. But I feel like they should, though, kind of just to show the man behind all of this. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think they should do with Darkseid. But, There's just like there's this scene with Aquaman. Real quick, I love what they're doing with Aquaman. He's not like the old Aquaman where like he's kind of just everybody just takes him as a joke, and uh I understand why, again, because he was a joke. I understand why they make him look like completely different. They just completely changed his look, because if we just kept that orange and green suit and the blonde hair, nobody would take him seriously, and they would just be making fun of him the entire time. So I really like what they did to make him more serious, and he's really cool in this movie. And he makes this joke where he's like, I think we're all gonna die. And I don't know, Jason Momoa, the way he talks in this movie is just funny every time. And like you get happy, like you get hyped, because there's this part where he just like destroys this parademon. He's just like, whoa, and it's just like hypes you up. So I'm really happy what they're doing with Aquaman in this movie. And a really cool thing that I saw in this trailer is that Ezra Miller, his Flash, he's not really experienced. He's kind of like Spider-Man from the new movies that are coming out. He's like just started. There's a scene where he says, "I don't do battle. You guys do battle. All I've done is just push people and then run away." And that's really funny, and at the same time it's really cool because now we get to see him grow as a character. He gets more experience as because he's gonna fight with his face Steppenwolf in this movie, and some serious crap is about to go down. We get to see more of Cyborg. I'm like kind of okay with his suit, but it did look a lot better in this trailer, because in the last trailer it kind of looked fake at times. But I feel like in this trailer now, I think it's because Joss Whedon is taking over for this movie for the rest of until the movie comes out. And I think they're doing reshoots, and he looked a lot better in this trailer. He looked more real. Even though I think he should be more bulky, like how you see him in Teen Titans or any other Justice League anything. Like, I feel like he should be a little bit more bulky, but like at the same time he's a mostly robot, so they could probably like add on to his suit in the future. That probably won't be how he'll look the entire time. They'll probably change it up later in the future. I'm reading off notes here because then I'll say some stuff and I'll forget. I like the scene where I wrote it down here. We get to see Alfred. He says something like, "We don't recognize this place. We don't recognize the city," and he's kind of saying like, "We don't have to save this place. I don't understand why you have to do all this crap." And Batman's like, "We don't have to recognize it. We just have to save it." So basically, he's saying it doesn't matter where, where or who these people are. They're getting attacked. We have to save them. It doesn't matter who they are. And I actually really like that little touch in the movie. And kind of shows that Batman has heart, even though he's dark and he's like gritty and he's like whatever. And it's really cool to see him like kind of he shows that light side of him. It doesn't matter who these people are, or we don't recognize it. We still have to save them. And I like this final scene where Jim Gordon is with Batman and the Justice League, and he's like, "How many people do we have?" And Batman's like, "Not enough." And then Jim Gordon turns around, and they're just all gone except for Flash, and he's like, "Oh, well, they just vanished. That's rude. Okay, bye." And he just runs away. And I thought that was really funny because I like how they like make fun of that whole thing where Batman just disappears out of nowhere when he's talking to Jim Gordon. And the final thing I'm going to say about this trailer is just going to wrap this up because this video is a little bit too long. So, we get to see this it's a little after like they show the logo of the movie or the Justice League, whatever. And it cuts to like a glass of like, I don't know what it is, like alcohol. And like, it's like, just like shaking, kind of like in Jurassic Park. And I'm like, oh crap, Jurassic Park, the T-Rex is gonna come out of nowhere. But Alfred's like looking, and then he looks to the side, and he's like, I knew you'd come. Let's just hope you're not too late. And we don't see who it is. And I'm assuming at first, everybody's first thought is Superman, but at the same time, it could be Green Lantern. And I saw this theory that it's Lois Lane, but why is everything shaking? Like, what is Lois Lane gonna do? She's not gonna do anything. She's gonna probably, go there and get in the way and probably die because Superman's not there. Okay, that's kind of messed up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this trailer review. I really like this trailer, and I'm really happy that this movie's coming out. I hope it's good too. And so, yeah, next video will be Stranger Things trailer. I was about to say reaction again. Trailer review. And thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace.